So we got the testing, everything. I mean, I did all kinds of stuff. But then yet still, after all that testing with me, like getting on me, right, for fighting Floyd with Vada, with Victor Conti, right? Floyd tests positive for the A sample, and then passed the B sample. You understand? So all that testing, all that trying to stop me from being on whatever and testing me, and then still you're taking it. You're taking something in your hand, a shot in your hand, or whatever it is. You understand? So while they have the play over here, you know what I'm saying? Doing, and that's what Norman and them probably talking about. You're doing the play over here, doing the testing, all that stuff with him. Oh, test him, but yet still he's with Vada or with SNAC, and he's the one maybe doing. I'm not saying that he's doing anything because I know that I don't think that he does anything. I think that he's clean. But I'm just saying, this is, you know what I'm saying? You're with Snack, you're with Vada, and then you're pushing Vada. You know what I'm saying? And you having them tested, taking blood from that's not good. Take blood from you all the time with the needle. You know, yeah, they do a piss test too. They do that too. But they take the needle with me a whole lot of times, right? But I was the one that tested positive. Somebody else tested positive on the A sample. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I don't like. Too much cocaine and needles and too much disturbing you from your workout and training and all that stuff. That is ridiculous. It did me like 8, 9, different 10 times or whatever with that. Stop me in the morning. Oh, do the testing. But it's all a game. You know what I'm saying? Stop the game. Stop the game. That's what Norman don't want. He don't want that damn game. He want the games. It's all games, right? Yeah, get pee with the damn needle and all that stuff. I mean, I, all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do it before time. Bob did some testing, Bob this, and then every now and then where you can't really know, but 8 times, 10 times, and all that's just ridiculous. You don't need to do all that. That's just messing with the fighter now. Yeah, yeah. You gonna test something? You just messing with them now. I don't like. I'm with you on that. I'm with Norman on that. Yeah, I'm with them on that. Don't be yeah, you give me once and then you will find another time, need like 8, 9, 10 times of this messing with me. My workout and my training, my mental, yeah, all that stuff. And then you're not going to the other people, the other side. You're not gonna probably go to over there and mess with him like that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be easy on him, but hard on. Come on, man. Let's fight. You want to fight or not? You want to fight or not, bro? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
All right, man. So Shane Moseley, basically saying that a lot here. Now, one of the things, he looked a little old, but he said that Floyd popped hot when it said they used Vada. Him and Floyd didn't use Vada; they used USADA, right? And USADA is kind of known to be a little bit more lax than Vada. They both adhere to Vada. I mean, the WADA. They under the WADA World Anti-Doping Rules. WADA don't test. WADA, from my understanding, is the standard. They're the overseer. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they're the overseer. And the companies that go test under them are Vada and USADA. Now, USADA, you've seen with John Jones and some of these other companies, USADA is known for, being more lenient. Now, he said that Floyd Mayweather tested positive for that shit he put in his hand, allegedly, and that the A sample was dirty, but the B sample came back. So basically, when that happens, and it is a rarity that the A sample come back, the A sample is dirty and the B sample is clean. A lot of times, what that means is, there was some type of contamination during the testing process or the testing process. So they take like you don't go in and do another B sample. Let me explain this. You don't go in and give more blood or urine or nothing like that. When they take your specimen, even when you go for a drug test, you go for labs or whatever, when they take your specimen, blood or urine or whatever, they get enough for like 2 samples. So just in case one break, one come up missing, one is dirty, or one is contaminated by the test taking process or the testing process, they have the other sample. So they take it at the same time. They ain't like, oh, I go in and I go back and give them a B sample. No, that would be stupid. So that's how that works. So he's basically saying that Floyd A sample came back dirty. Now you can actually go online and look up on USADA's website. You can look up the history of Floyd Mayweather and Moseley's drug test and what was negative and what was positive, right? So you can look this up. USADA make it very transparent. But honestly, Shane was a guy that was part of the Balco thing with Victor Conte. He said he didn't knowingly take steroids or performance enhancing drugs. He didn't know. So this whole thing about Victor Conte, it only comes up when black fighters. They don't like black fight fans don't bring it up when it comes to Mikey Garcia, Mario Barrios, Caleb Plant, Bam Rodriguez. It only, they don't even bring up drug cheats like Canelo Alvarez. I mean, they don't bring up even those drug cheats. Luis Ortiz, nothing. Oh, Alexander Povetkin. Nobody really talked about him getting popped in retrospect, which Wilder should have still got his money then. You know what I mean? Nobody like, and let me say this, right? And nobody cared that Ryan Garcia popped out. Don't forget that. Nobody cared. So what happens here is this. When you're talking about this drug testing thing, how can I put this? Like, let's say Victor Conte was giving them some special shit, right? You do know they can go back and test for all that shit. And they do. That's how they popped Povetkin many, many years later for taking what he took. So in reality, they still go back and test for those things. So even if you got the secret shit now and they find out about it, which they usually do find out about it, they will go back and pop your ass later. You would know you will face consequences later. So it's really no escaping it, but it's the thing like, oh, Victor Conte is ripping up, is cooking up stuff. So Vada won't do this, and Vada, he's working with Vada and all that type of shit. Well, why that don't come up when it come to Mario Barrios? Why don't come up when it come with Caleb Plant? You know what I'm saying? Why does it only come up when it come with black fighters? Y'all know what SNAC is? SNAC is a supplement company. That's what SNAC is. SNAC is a supplement company. I've taken some of their supplements. Pretty good. It's a supplement company. And most of y'all who speaking on steroids, who speaking on supplements, that's speaking on performance enhancing drugs, y'all know absolutely nothing about it. Y'all speaking on it and you cannot even tell me why athletes take steroids. You can't tell me why people have to supplement. That's the crazy thing about it. You got people who are just speaking ignorant, like very, very ignorant on this stuff. Like a supplement company, like it can be something that's vitamin D. Why would you take vitamin D? Maybe because I'm not in the sun enough. Maybe because I don't drink milk. And to get proper sun from vitamin D, to get the proper vitamin D from the sun, it can't just be on your face and your arms. It has to be on the major part of your body, your back, your chest, your stomach, your legs. So basically, you gotta be out there tanning that damn near ass naked. So people supplement it. Also, they do supplements like super greens because you may not like eating vegetables. So I want to make sure I get my kale, my arugula, my spinach. You know, okay, I can't eat 200 grams on 200 pounds of protein, but I can take this protein shake and I can get and I can gram up. It's 50 grams of protein. I probably eat 100 grams of protein for through the day. I drink two protein shakes. I'm at 100 grams, 200 grams. And on top of that, I'm getting all my amino acids and and most people, oh no, amino acids. They're building blocks for protein. They help you build up to your protein. They got amino acids, that help with it's so many of them. Help with energy, help with blood flow. Help with recovery. There's also one which I'm not gonna get the sauce out. It also helps. It also helps with guys, getting the erection. So it's so many of them. You got ESAA, essential amino acids. You got branch chain, BCAA amino acids. Most bodybuilders or workout people prefer the ESAs, the essential amino acids, ESAAs. But these are things people have never taken, never done, never lifted, never worked out. I know shit, and I'm gonna have to start doing stuff on the Patreon. I know things that if you struggling with, running distance, I know things that can help you break through running distance. It's nothing steroids about amino acids. It's nothing roid about it. Ashwagandha helps people with their stress level, helps naturally boost testosterone. What is it? KMS 66 or KM 66. It's great. It's the best form of ashwagandha for men. See, I'm very well versed in this stuff because I research it. I lift, I run, all that type of shit. So I understand it. But when they be, oh, you took a supplement and this, that, like, come on now. But Shane basically said, I don't think Devin is on nothing, but they keep bringing needles and poke you with needles, and you get tired of getting poked with the needles, and I get it. I understand that. Constantly, having to get blood, that make you weak. So then you got to drink orange juice or, whatever people drink in water to help build that blood in your muscle back up. It don't really take long if they don't take a lot. And especially if you're not a veiny type of guy and you dehydrating out to make weight, then it is hard to give blood and urine. It is hard to give blood and urine. Because it's hard to get to those veins. It's hard to piss because you're drying out. But all this comes up when it comes to a black man. All this come up, you got black on black. All this come up for black dudes, black guys. They never mention when the Hispanic fighters are with them. They never mention, they not having a conversation about Canelo popping hot. It's about Crawford. It's about Devin Haney. It's not about, what about if Bama might be on something? What about if Mario was on something? They got mad for years. When people insinuated that Pacquiao was on something. So this is what I be talking about, bro. The boxers are coons, man. There's just no other way to put it. The vast majority of boxers are coons. That's just what you got to understand. And a lot of their coontivity has to do with jealousy. That's one thing you notice behind the scene. A lot of these niggas is some sensitive, Ralph Transvent, sensitive ass niggas. They jealous. And the thing about black jealousy is this, bro. Even though you didn't put the work in or you didn't do it or you could have did it, you mad at somebody else because they doing it better than you. Instead of, passing the game down, instead of, showing love and helping the next generation get to the next level, them niggas just be hating. They just be hating. And Mayweather popping hot, I don't give it. I mean, you still fought him. You could have pulled out the fight, Shane. And he like all fucked up and old and shit. And it's like, He don't even know that it was Vada. It wasn't even USADA, him and Floyd. It was USADA, him and Floyd took. It wasn't even Vada. Don't forget this the same Shane Moseley that was saying that Crawford and Spence had sparred before. This motherfucker's a habitual liar. Most people think he lied about the Victor Conte Balco thing. Think about, Victor Conte, if he do anything else, he going to jail for life. And right now, they say the man fighting for his life. They saying the man is fighting for his life. No, nobody said nothing when Triple G went up there and worked with SNAC. And he got kicked out for being too fucking lazy. I did a video on it. Just look it up. Look at Artie Golovkin and SNAC and my name in there, you'll find it. You'll find it. So yeah, I find it very, very funny. I find it very, very funny. All this is a jealousy tactic. These niggas is jealous of Crawford. They jealous of Devin. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, Victor Conte, and another thing about joining the SNAC program or being sponsored by SNAC is that he pays for your drug testing. He pays for a lot of his fighters' drug testing and their opponents' drug testing. He puts the bread up for the drug testing. So you ain't got to worry about going in your pocket for Vada. You ain't got to worry about going in your pocket, for drug testing. You ain't got to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. You do not have to worry about it. He paid for it. That's what his sponsorship is. Well, he could be doing something to the drugs, and he could be, so he doing something for the black fighters, but not the Mexican fighters, not the white fighters. Okay. Now Vada's not credible. Sean like, well, I know he's had. Okay, if he was, well, how can I say it? If he was I can't even say contributor. If he was somebody that they leaned on for advice about how to cut drug cheats, like I said before, don't listen. These niggas just be hating. They be hating because they was cool with Ryan Garcia Papa. It was only a little bit. When people say that they don't understand, that means he didn't cycle off the drugs the right way. He didn't cycle off the dope the right way. Had he cycled off the right way, he wouldn't have got caught. So, like I said, we be having these conversations. These dudes are idiots. Hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Appreciate y'all. Peace.